Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something powerful: rituals. Not the kind of rituals you might think of when you hear the word, but the daily practices that can shape your life and take you to new heights. Now, transformation doesn't happen overnight, but it starts the moment you decide to commit to the small, consistent actions that build a better you. Success isn't about luck or talent, it's about habits. Rituals are the invisible architects of your future. Let me share with you 8 rituals that will transform your life. How you start your day determines how you live your day. Take the first 30 minutes for yourself, no distractions. Read something uplifting, meditate, journal, or exercise. This time is sacred because it sets the foundation for clarity, energy, and purpose. Surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. Spend time with those who uplift you and minimize time with those who drain your energy. Relationships are the currency of a fulfilling life. Structure your workday with intention. Identify your top 3 priorities every morning and tackle them with focus. Ritualize deep work by eliminating distractions and batching similar tasks together. Every week, revisit your goals and visualize your ideal future. Ask yourself, are my daily actions aligning with the person I want to become? This alignment is where transformation happens. The power of rituals lies not in their grandeur, but in their consistency. It's not the one-time efforts or occasional bursts of energy that create lasting changes. The small, repeated actions done day after day that hold the power to shape your destiny. Think about it. Every great achievement, every monumental success, and every life transformed was built on the foundation of consistent, disciplined effort. Rituals act like compound interest for your life. Each time you engage in them, no matter how small the action may seem, you are making a deposit into the bank of your future. A single workout doesn't make you fit, but showing up day after day builds strength and vitality. Writing 1 page a day won't publish a book tomorrow, but in a year, it will create a masterpiece. Consistency isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. There will be days when you don't feel like it, when excuses try to overpower your commitment. But here's the truth. The people who succeed aren't the ones who always feel motivated. They're the ones who honor their rituals, even when it's inconvenient. That's where transformation happens, in those moments when discipline takes over, where motivation falls short. And rituals don't just transform your outcomes, they transform you. Each time you follow through, you build confidence in yourself. You start to trust your own word. You begin to see yourself as someone who takes action, someone who takes through, someone who is moving forward. This identity shift is the real magic of rituals. Consistency isn't just about doing, it's about becoming. It's about crafting a version of yourself who lives with intention, who strives for growth, and who refuses to settle for mediocrity. Because when you show up for your rituals, they show up for you. Over time, they become the invisible force steering your life toward greatness, one deliberate action at a time. The question is not whether rituals work, the evidence is everywhere. The question is whether you will commit to the process. Because when you do, the consistency of your rituals will unlock a life you've only dreamed of. Transformation doesn't begin with massive leaps or grand gestures, it starts with small intentional actions. The kind of actions that seem insignificant in the moment, but over time hold the power to change everything. These small steps are the seeds of greatness planted in the soil of your daily life. And just like seeds, their potential is not immediately visible, but with time, consistency, and care, they grow into something extraordinary. The truth is, most people overestimate the power of a single big effort and underestimate the impact of small, consistent actions. It's not about doing everything at once, it's about doing one thing well, then another and another. It's about making that first decision, no matter how small, to move in the direction of your vision. When you take an intentional action, no matter how tiny, you're signaling to yourself and the universe that you're ready for change. You're declaring, I am no longer willing to remain where I am. I am choosing progress over perfection. That single decision, that one step, sets off a chain reaction. One action leads to another and momentum begins to build. And here's the beauty of starting small. It eliminates the fear of failure. It removes the overwhelming pressure of needing to have everything figured out. Instead, it focuses your energy on what you can do right now, today, in this moment. It reminds you that transformation is not a destination, it's a process. Small actions are powerful because they are doable. They don't require permission, ideal circumstances, or a perfect plan. They only require you to begin. Drink a glass of water, take a 10-minute walk, write 1 sentence. These actions may not seem life-changing in isolation, but string them together with consistency, and you create a tidal wave of progress. Transformation is not about waiting for the perfect moment, it's about making this moment count. It's about starting where you are with what you have and trusting that every small, intentional action is moving you closer to the person you're meant to become. Because every great story, every incredible journey begins with a single step. Discipline is the bedrock upon which all life-changing habits are built. Without it, even the best intentions crumble, and progress remains a distant dream. Discipline is the force that carries you forward when motivation fades. It's the quiet, unwavering commitment to show up, do the work, and honor your promises to yourself even when no one is watching. Life is full of distractions, temptations, and moments when it's easier to take the path of least resistance. But discipline reminds you of what truly matters. It pulls you back to your goals when your emotions try to lead you astray. It anchors you in purpose when the chaos of the world threatens to derail your progress. Discipline is not a punishment, it's a gift. It's the gift you give to your future self, ensuring that you're building a life aligned with your values and dreams. It's what transforms fleeting desires into lasting change, because the truth is, anyone can start a new habit when they feel inspired. But it's discipline that keeps you going when inspiration wanes, when the journey feels long, and when results are slow to appear. It's in those moments when you feel tired, unmotivated, or uncertain that discipline reveals its true power. It silences the excuses and reminds you of your why. It's the voice that says, keep going. You've come too far to stop now. And each time you choose discipline over comfort, you strengthen your resolve, proving to yourself that you are capable of far more than you thought. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's not about never faltering. It's about making the choice over and over again to prioritize what's important over what's easy. It's about getting back on track every time you stumble. It's about turning your habits into a non-negotiable part of your identity so they become as natural as breathing. Every life-changing habit, whether it's exercising, learning, saving, or creating, requires discipline as its foundation. Without it, habits remain fleeting wishes. With it, those habits become unstoppable forces. And as you cultivate discipline, you're not just changing your actions, you're transforming yourself into a person who can achieve anything they set their mind to. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Will you cross it? Morning rituals are the cornerstone of a successful day. How you choose to start your morning has a profound impact on everything that follows. It's the moment when you set your intentions, establish your energy, and align your focus. A morning without purpose is like a ship setting sail without a destination, adrift, reactive, and at the mercy of whatever the day brings. But a morning anchored in meaningful rituals creates momentum that carries you forward with clarity and strength. When you begin your day with purpose, you take control of your life instead of letting life control you. Those first minutes are a golden opportunity, a chance to decide how you will show up for the hours ahead. It's not just about checking off tasks. It's about connecting with your deeper self and stepping into your day with intention. A morning ritual doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as a moment of stillness, a few deep breaths, or writing down your goals for the day. What matters is consistency and mindfulness. These small, deliberate actions may seem insignificant in the moment, but over time they create a powerful rhythm that shapes the way you think, feel, and act. Morning rituals are like planting seeds of positivity, focus, and determination. They set the tone for productivity and resilience. When challenges arise, the foundation you built in the morning helps you face them with a steady mind and a strong heart. The chaos of the world doesn't feel as overwhelming because you've already centered yourself. These rituals aren't just about the present, they are investments in your future. They remind you that each day is a gift, a new chance to grow, create, and make progress. They shift your mindset from reactive to proactive, empowering you to approach the day with intention rather than letting it dictate your actions. Every great day begins with a great morning. And the best mornings aren't accidental, they are created by design through rituals that align your mind, body, and spirit. When you own your morning, you own your day. And when you own your day, you create a life of purpose, productivity, and fulfillment. The question is, how will you begin tomorrow? Focusing on personal growth as a daily priority is the key to unlocking your potential and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. Growth doesn't happen by chance, it happens by choice. Every day is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself, to learn something new, to overcome a challenge, and to take a step closer to your dreams. But this requires intention. It requires you to make personal growth not an occasional effort, but a daily commitment. Personal growth is not about massive leaps, it's about consistent, steady progress. It's about waking up each day and asking yourself, what can I do today to improve? How can I stretch beyond who I was yesterday? These questions fuel the journey of transformation, because growth is not a destination, it's a lifelong process. It's about becoming more, achieving more, and contributing more. When you make personal growth a priority, you begin to see every experience as an opportunity to learn. Success and failure alike become valuable teachers. You stop fearing mistakes because you understand that growth often comes disguised as discomfort. Each challenge you face becomes a stepping stone. Each setback a chance to build resilience and character. Growth requires effort, and it requires focus. It's not something that just happens in the background, it's something you cultivate with intention. It might mean setting aside time to read a book that expands your mind, investing in a skill that advances your career, or reflecting on your actions to become more self-aware. These daily actions, small as they may seem, accumulate over time to create profound transformation. And the beauty of personal growth is that it spills over into every area of your life. When you grow, your relationships improve, your work becomes more meaningful, and your sense of purpose deepens. You start to see possibilities where others see obstacles. You become a source of inspiration, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. The truth is, there is no finish line to growth. No matter how much you achieve, there is always more to learn, more to explore, and more ways to evolve. But making personal growth a daily priority ensures that you're always moving forward, always reaching for your potential, and always creating a life that reflects the best of who you are. The question is not whether growth is possible, it's whether you're willing to make it your priority every single day. Building rituals around health is one of the most transformative choices you can make, because your mind and body are the vehicles through which you experience everything in life. Without energy, focus, and vitality, even the greatest ambitions can feel out of reach. Health is not just about avoiding sickness, it's about optimizing your physical and mental state so you can live fully, think clearly, and perform at your best every day. Health rituals are about consistency, not extremes. They are the small, intentional actions that compound over time to create strength, endurance, and mental clarity. These rituals don't require elaborate routines or hours of your day. They require commitment and mindfulness. Drinking water to stay hydrated, prioritizing movement to keep your body active, and fueling yourself with nourishing foods are simple acts, but their impact is profound. When you prioritize your physical health, you give your mind the foundation it needs to thrive. A strong body supports a sharp, focused mind. Exercise isn't just about physical fitness, it's about mental clarity, reducing stress, and increasing your capacity to handle challenges. Movement releases energy blocks, sharpens your focus, and improves your mood, creating a ripple effect on every other area of your life. Nutrition is another cornerstone of health rituals. What you put into your body fuels every cell, every thought, and every action. A well-nourished body is more resilient, and a nourished mind is more creative. By making intentional choices about what you eat, you're not just feeding your body, you're investing in your future self. Rest and recovery are just as critical. Health rituals also mean respecting your body's need for sleep, balance, and downtime. Sleep isn't just a break, it's when your body repairs and your mind resets. Creating rituals that prioritize quality rest ensures you wake up with the energy to face the day ahead. Health rituals aren't about perfection, they're about progress. They are the small, repeatable actions that keep you grounded and energized no matter how busy life becomes. They remind you that your body is your most valuable asset and caring for it is not a luxury, it's a responsibility. When you build rituals around health, you create a strong foundation that empowers you to pursue your dreams, overcome obstacles, and show up as the best version of yourself. A healthy mind and body aren't just tools for living, they are the keys to unlocking a life of vitality, purpose, and joy. The question is, what health rituals will you commit to today? Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces for transformation because it changes the way you see the world and your place in it. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already abundant, and in doing so, it unlocks a deep sense of fulfillment and joy. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending life is perfect. It means choosing to acknowledge the good, even in the midst of difficulty. It's the practice of seeing life not as something you lack, but as something you are blessed to experience. When you embrace gratitude, your mindset begins to shift. Instead of dwelling on what you don't have, you start appreciating what you do. Instead of resenting the obstacles, you see them as opportunities to grow. Gratitude opens your eyes to the beauty and blessings that often go unnoticed. It turns ordinary moments into extraordinary ones, reminding you that every day is a gift. Gratitude is not passive, it's an active choice. It requires you to pause, reflect, and acknowledge the goodness in your life. And the more you practice it, the more you realize that gratitude is not about the big things, it's about the small moments that make life meaningful. A kind word, a warm meal, a sunrise, or even the simple act of breathing, these are the treasures that gratitude brings to light. This shift in perspective doesn't just change how you feel, it changes how you act. Gratitude fuels positivity, strengthens relationships, and enhances resilience. When you operate from a place of gratitude, you approach challenges with a calmer, more resourceful mindset. You stop seeing problems as roadblocks and start seeing them as stepping stones. Gratitude doesn't erase difficulties, but it gives you the strength to navigate them with grace. The beauty of gratitude is that it magnifies the good in your life, while contribution multiplies the good you can do in the world. They are a cycle, a continuous flow of appreciation and action that elevates your spirit, enriches your relationships, and strengthens your resolve. They make life meaningful, not because you're always striving for more, but because you're fully engaged in the moment, fully invested in the lives of others. Living a fulfilling life isn't about acquiring more or reaching the next milestone. It's about being grateful for what you have and using what you've been given to contribute to the lives of others. When you live this way, you begin to realize that true fulfillment is found not in what you've achieved, but in what you've given. The more you give, the more you receive, and the more abundant your life becomes. Gratitude and contribution aren't just values, they are the very essence of a life well lived. Now, let me tell you something most people miss. Discipline doesn't restrict you, it frees you. Discipline frees you from regret. Discipline frees you from mediocrity, and discipline builds the habits that shape the life you dream of. When you prioritize learning, you are not just gathering knowledge, you are sharpening your ability to think, solve problems, and adapt to an ever-changing world. Learning is not something that ends with a diploma, it's a lifelong process. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop growing. The world is constantly evolving, and those who commit to expanding their minds stay ahead, while those who don't risk being left behind. Learning is what keeps you curious, engaged, and ready to face new challenges with confidence. Every book you read, every skill you develop, every new piece of information you absorb becomes a tool in your arsenal. These tools allow you to navigate life with greater precision, make better decisions, and uncover opportunities that others might miss. Knowledge is more than power, it's freedom. It frees you from ignorance, limits, and fear, giving you the confidence to pursue your dreams with clarity and conviction. But learning isn't just about gathering facts, it's about transformation. It's about challenging your assumptions, broadening your perspective, and gaining deeper insight into yourself and the world around you. When you invest in learning, you're not just acquiring information, you're becoming a more capable, thoughtful, and empowered version of yourself. The beauty of learning is that it compounds over time. Every new concept you grasp builds upon what you already know, creating layers of understanding and expertise. And the more you learn, the more you realize how much there is yet to discover. This humility keeps you hungry, eager to explore, and open to growth. Investing in learning doesn't always mean formal education. It can be as simple as reading a book, listening to a podcast, having a meaningful conversation, or reflecting on your experiences. The key is to approach life with a mindset of curiosity where every moment becomes an opportunity to grow. A sharpened mind is a powerful tool. It allows you to see solutions where others see problems, to adapt when circumstances change, and to lead with wisdom and insight. The time and effort you invest in learning will always yield returns, not just in your career, but in your relationships, your confidence, and your ability to make a meaningful impact on the world. When you invest in learning, you're not just building a better mind, you're building a better life. Will you make that investment today? Surrounding yourself with people who lift you higher is one of the most transformative decisions you can make. The people you choose to spend time with have an incredible impact on your mindset, your energy, and your actions. If you surround yourself with those who are negative, complacent, or uninspired, you will find yourself dragged down by their energy. But when you choose to be around individuals who challenge you, inspire you, and support you, you are empowered to reach new heights. The truth is, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. These people influence your thoughts, shape your beliefs, and help define what you believe is possible. If you surround yourself with dreamers, achievers, and those who are constantly growing, you will find that your own aspirations will grow as well. You'll begin to see possibilities where you once saw limits, and you'll be driven to take action because you'll be surrounded by energy that encourages and lifts you. But it's not just about having positive people around you, it's about having people who challenge you to be better. The right people won't just tell you what you want to hear, they'll tell you what you need to hear. They'll hold you accountable, push you past your comfort zone, and celebrate your victories big and small. They won't let you settle for mediocrity, they'll expect the best from you because they believe in your potential. These are the kinds of relationships that elevate you. These are the people who bring out the best in you. They inspire you to take risks, to think bigger, to work harder, and to push through the tough times. They remind you of your worth and encourage you to keep going when doubt creeps in. On the flip side, when you surround yourself with people who drain you, who criticize you, or who keep you small, you'll find your progress stunted. Their energy becomes your energy, and their doubts become your doubts. It's not about cutting people out of your life, it's about being intentional about who you allow into your circle. The right people will make you feel seen, heard, and valued. They will lift you higher, and in turn, you will rise. Remember, growth isn't a solo journey. It's the people you choose to walk with that will either propel you forward or hold you back. So be deliberate about your inner circle. Surround yourself with those who believe in your dreams, who challenge your limits, and who inspire you to live at your highest potential. Because when you have the right people in your corner, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Choose wisely, your future depends on it. Reflection at the end of each day is one of the most powerful tools for growth and improvement. It's not about looking back to dwell on mistakes or to replay moments of failure. It's about using the end of each day as an opportunity to learn, adjust, and set the stage for a better tomorrow. Reflection allows you to pause, step outside the noise of daily life, and gain clarity on where you've been and where you want to go. When you reflect, you give yourself the space to evaluate your actions, your decisions, and your mindset. It's a moment of honest self-assessment. What went well today? What could you have done differently? How did you respond to challenges? What lessons did you learn? These questions create the foundation for meaningful growth because they turn every experience, whether success or failure, into an opportunity for improvement. Without reflection, you go through the motions of life and you may find yourself stuck in patterns that don't serve you. You repeat the same actions, make the same mistakes, and fail to learn from your experiences. But when you take time at the end of the day to reflect, you give yourself the chance to course correct. You identify where you can improve and where you can double down on what's working. Reflection also empowers you to celebrate the small wins. It's easy to get caught up in the bigger picture and overlook the progress you've already made. But by reflecting daily, you train yourself to appreciate even the smallest steps forward. This breeds a sense of accomplishment, keeps your momentum going, and fuels your motivation to keep moving forward. As you reflect, you also strengthen your self-awareness. You begin to understand your own patterns of thinking and behavior. You start to recognize the triggers that lead you to react in certain ways and can then choose a better response the next time. Reflection helps you develop emotional intelligence, improve your decision-making, and ultimately build better habits. The beauty of reflection is that it's simple, yet profoundly effective. It's a small investment of time that yields massive returns in terms of growth, clarity, and progress. When you make it a daily habit, you empower yourself to continuously improve. Every day becomes an opportunity to be better than you were yesterday, to learn from your mistakes, and to celebrate your wins. So at the end of each day, take a moment to reflect. Use it as a tool for progress, not as a time for self-criticism. The process of reflection sharpens your mind, refines your actions, and guides you closer to the person you want to become. It's not just about what you do, it's about how you learn from what you've done. And when you make reflection part of your daily routine, you're committing to a life of constant improvement and evolution. Productivity rituals are the secret to achieving more without burning yourself out. In a world that celebrates hustle and constant motion, it's easy to get caught up in the idea that working harder is the only way to succeed. But the truth is, working smarter is the key to lasting success. Productivity rituals are the tools that help you focus your energy, streamline your efforts, and make every moment count. These rituals are not just about getting things done, they're about getting the right things done. They help you prioritize, eliminate distractions, and focus on what truly matters. It's about taking a step back and realizing that efficiency isn't about working longer hours. It's about being intentional with your time, being disciplined in your approach, and creating systems that maximize your output without draining your energy. By building rituals around productivity, you remove the guesswork from your day. You develop habits that make your work feel effortless and align with your goals. Whether it's setting aside time for deep work, planning your day the night before, breaking large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps, these rituals set you up for success. They create structure in your day that helps you stay focused and eliminate the overwhelm that comes with juggling too many things at once. Productivity rituals also help you maintain a high level of energy and motivation. When you approach your work with purpose, it's easier to stay energized because you're constantly in flow, moving toward your goals with clear direction. When you work with intention, you reduce mental fatigue and create space for creativity and innovation. You stop wasting time on things that don't serve you and instead channel your energy into tasks that bring results. The beauty of productivity rituals is that they allow you to do more with less effort. By aligning your actions with your priorities, you make every move count. These rituals give you the power to manage your time effectively, reduce stress, and achieve your goals without burning out. Success doesn't come from working harder, but from working smarter. Productivity rituals are the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. They help you unlock your potential, push through obstacles, and create the momentum that drives you forward. The question is, are you willing to implement rituals that work for you? Are you ready to stop hustling and start thriving? Because when you work smarter, you don't just reach your goals, you exceed them. Rituals must align with your long-term vision because without alignment, all your efforts will feel scattered and disconnected from your true purpose. Every action you take, every habit you build should be in service of the person you want to become and the life you want to create. Your rituals are the daily steps that lead you toward your grandest vision, so it's essential to ensure that everything you do is moving you in the right direction. When your rituals align with your vision, they become more than just tasks, they become the foundation of your future. You stop operating in survival mode, reacting to the demands of the moment, and start living intentionally. Every choice you make, from how you manage your time to how you treat others, becomes a deliberate action that brings you closer to your goals. These rituals are not just about short-term results, they are the building blocks of the long-term success and fulfillment you desire. If your daily rituals are out of sync with your vision, you'll find yourself expending energy without seeing meaningful progress. You'll get caught up in activities that are urgent but not important, constantly putting out fires instead of making real strides toward your dreams. But when your rituals are aligned with your vision, even the smallest actions become powerful. Each moment, each task, and each habit is a step that brings you closer to your ultimate purpose. Alignment ensures that your energy is focused, not wasted. It creates a sense of flow where everything you do feels purposeful. When you align your rituals with your vision, you stop fighting against yourself. Instead, you move with momentum, knowing that every decision, no matter how small, is contributing to the bigger picture. Your rituals give you direction and help you stay on course even when obstacles arise. Alignment also fosters resilience. When your daily actions are connected to your long-term vision, you have the strength to push through challenges because you know they're part of the journey. The obstacles aren't roadblocks, they're growth opportunities that will ultimately propel you toward your vision. When you commit to rituals that are in harmony with your long-term vision, you are committing to your future self. You're not just reacting to life, you're proactively shaping it. These rituals guide you toward a life of purpose, fulfillment, and success. They help you stay focused on what truly matters, remind you of your bigger goals, and provide the clarity and motivation you need to keep going. The key is to align your daily actions with your deepest aspirations. When you do, every step becomes a part of the masterpiece you're creating. Being adaptable is essential for success because life is constantly changing. What worked for you yesterday might not work today, and what works today might not work tomorrow. The seasons of life, whether they're filled with growth, challenge, or change, require us to be flexible and adjust our approach. This is where the power of tweaking rituals comes in. Your rituals, while foundational, need to evolve and shift with the circumstances you find yourself in, ensuring that they continue to serve your growth and goals no matter where you are in life. Adapting your rituals doesn't mean abandoning them. It means understanding that consistency doesn't have to look the same every day. It's about finding new ways to keep moving forward even as life changes. Sometimes you'll need more rest. Other times you'll need more focus. Life has a way of throwing unexpected challenges our way, and the ability to tweak and adjust our rituals is what keeps us resilient and productive in the face of change. When you're adaptable, you recognize that your rituals are tools, not rigid rules. These tools are meant to serve you, to empower you, and to help you stay aligned with your vision. If a particular ritual isn't working anymore, or if your circumstances have shifted, that's okay. The key is to be open to change and to give yourself permission to experiment with new ways of achieving balance and productivity. The seasons of life are inevitable, but how you respond to them is in your hands. Adapting doesn't mean losing sight of your goals. It means being resourceful enough to adjust your approach when necessary. It's about maintaining the essence of your rituals, the daily habits and practices that guide you toward success, while being willing to modify them to fit your current situation. The flexibility to tweak your rituals ensures that you don't get stuck or discouraged when things don't go as planned. Sometimes life demands that we slow down, prioritize different areas, or shift our focus completely. In these moments, it's important to reassess your rituals and ask yourself, what do I need right now? What serves me most in this season? When you make these adjustments, you remain in control of your growth and progress no matter the circumstances. The beauty of adaptability is that it fosters growth through every season of life. Whether you're experiencing a period of intense growth, a time of rest, or navigating challenges, your rituals can evolve to support you through it all. The ability to tweak your rituals allows you to stay on track, make the most of every season, and continue your journey toward the person you're becoming. Don't be afraid to just embrace change and use it as fuel to create a life of purpose, resilience, and success. Success leaves clues. The most successful people in the world haven't arrived there by chance. They follow certain habits, rituals, and mindsets that have propelled them to where they are. And the great news is that these success habits are not secrets locked away for a select few. They are available to anyone who is willing to look for them and, most importantly, implement them. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Instead, you can model the proven rituals that successful individuals use, and in doing so, follow the blueprint to your own success. These rituals are not just a series of random actions. They are carefully crafted practices that align with long-term goals, drive results, and build momentum. Successful people have developed routines that support their physical, mental, and emotional well-being. They understand the value of consistency and discipline. They prioritize what matters most and eliminate what doesn't. They show up every single day, knowing that success is the result of the daily choices they make, not the occasional big breakthroughs. What successful people have in common is a deep commitment to their growth. They're constantly learning, evolving, and refining their craft. Whether it's through reading, meditation, exercise, or focused work time, they have rituals that help them stay sharp and energized. They know that success is not a destination, but a continuous journey of self-improvement. And they've built systems around their lives that keep them on that path, day after day. Modeling the rituals of successful people doesn't mean copying their lives or adopting their exact schedules. It means learning from their approaches and incorporating the principles that resonate with you. Perhaps it's their early morning routines that set the tone for their day, or their commitment to setting clear goals. Maybe it's their ability to stay focused by eliminating distractions or the way they prioritize rest to recharge their energy. Whatever it is, there are clues in the lives of those who have already achieved success, and they are ready for you to discover and adopt in your own way. The key to modeling these rituals is consistency. The most successful people in the world don't rely on sporadic bursts of effort. They know that lasting success comes from small, repeated actions over time. It's the commitment to daily rituals that gradually build the habits, mindset, and results that lead to extraordinary success. Success is not a matter of luck or talent alone. It's about discipline, mindset, and following a proven path. By studying the lives of successful people, you not only get inspiration, but you also get insight into the practical steps that can lead you to your own success. They've already paved the way. Now it's your turn to walk that path. The rituals they've put in place are there for you to learn from and adapt to your own unique journey. The question is, are you ready to model the success of those who have gone before you and implement the rituals that will take you to the next level? Success leaves clues. It's up to you to find them and follow them. Consistency is the cornerstone of long-term success. Too often, we get caught up in the idea that we need to push ourselves to the limit, to go all in with intense bursts of effort, believing that only those dramatic moments will lead to success. But the truth is, it's not the intensity of your actions that creates lasting results, it's the consistency behind them. Success isn't about doing something big once in a while. It's about doing something meaningful every day, even if it's small, but doing it consistently. The power of consistency lies in its ability to compound over time. Small, consistent efforts, repeated day after day, build momentum, shape habits, and create progress. You don't need to make huge leaps every day. What matters is showing up, putting in the effort, and committing to your journey, even when you don't see immediate results. In fact, it's often the smallest, most consistent actions that have the biggest long-term impact. Intensity can be exciting. It can push you to take action in the short term, but it's unsustainable. You can't live in a constant state of hustle or grind. Sooner or later, the burnout catches up. Consistency, on the other hand, doesn't require dramatic energy swings. It's about establishing routines, creating habits, and staying focused on your goals even when the external motivation fades. Consistency allows you to pace yourself and stay committed to the process, no matter how challenging or slow the progress might seem at times. It's easy to become discouraged when we don't see immediate results from our hard work. But consistency helps you to keep moving forward even when things seem stagnant. It's the quiet persistence that drives success behind the scenes. Over time, that small daily progress adds up. The person who commits to daily effort will always surpass the person who only takes intense action sporadically. The beauty of consistency is that it requires less willpower and less emotional energy. You don't need to summon intense motivation every day. You just need to stay committed, even on the days when you don't feel like it. The rituals you create, no matter how small, will build over time and yield results you can't predict in the short term. Success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And the key to enduring success is consistency. It's the quiet, steady commitment to your goals day after day that leads you to the finish line. The path might be slow at times and the progress might feel minimal. But remember that each small step forward is a step closer to where you want to be. Don't be fooled by the allure of intensity. Focus on consistency and the results will come. Now, let me tell you this, rituals aren't glamorous. They're not dramatic. They're simple, often boring acts repeated over time. But their power lies in their consistency. You won't notice the results after one day, 1 week, or even 1 month. But give it 6 months, a year, 5 years, and you'll look back in awe at the transformation. Remember this, you don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start small. Pick one ritual. Commit to it. Master it. Then add another. Progress is better than perfection, and success is built one ritual at a time. So I ask you today, what rituals will you adopt? What daily practices will you implement to transform your life? Because if you can change your rituals, you can change your life. Thank you.